Welcome back to Jim and Betty Stadium on the campus of App State, where Jay Dill right now is dealing in a game. The High Toms lead 3-0. Dill's gone 6 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts, and will kick his leg and deliver the first pitch to Wagner. It's a little bit low, ball 1, but this is no stranger to Jay Dill pitching deep in ball games at all. As it's 1-0 to Wagner. Here comes the next delivery from Dill. It is inside, ball 2. Rather, it was a foul tip. A little half swing went right back to the backstop. So it's 1-1. Jay Dill has gone 6 innings and an outing in his first start. In his last start, he went 8 innings pitched. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Wagner. Check swing, check down to first. He went around, and it's 1-2 on Caden Wagner, with no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. High Toms out-hitting the Bigfoots 5-3, but have not had much traffic on the bases as of recently. Dill will kick and fire his 1-2 pitch. Fouled off down the third base line. Well, temperature has dropped down to 72 degrees. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just a little bit low. It's 2-2 as they check down to first again. This time Wagner did not go around, but the temperature has dropped about 8 degrees since the start of game time. It's 6:30 Eastern time. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It's away. It's 3-2 on Caden Wagner.
And with Rowan Watt being subbed out of this one, Nathan Chrisman does straight swap go into right field.
3-2 pitch, a rocker and a deliver from Dill. It's line. J.D. Suarez makes a sweet grab, spin and throw, pulls Spike off the bag. It's an infield single from Caden Wagner, but J.D. Suarez made a terrific sliding stop behind second base and spun around, but the throw was just off the mark. He had plenty of time to get Wagner. The throw was just a little bit off.
Excellent execution by J.D. Suarez at shortstop. The great grab, the turn, and almost feel like when he turned, he may have rushed it a little bit. That's what put the throw off.
And Caden Wagner is not the fastest guy either, but you certainly had time to possibly throw the ball a little more accurately. But either way, it's going to be ruled infield single, and Max Weller takes a first pitch strike on the outside corner. So Caden Wagner is on first after his leadoff hit. It's 0-1 on Max Weller. Dill will take a look to first and deliver the breaking ball pitch. It's chopped up the middle. J.D. Suarez has it, steps on second for 1 on to first. It's a double play. 6-3 double play, and it's the 3rd time this evening the High Toms have turned 2.
Well, J.D. Suarez able to redeem himself after putting that first throw over to first a little off. Gets the double play. Now there's 2 outs for the High Toms.
So the leadoff single is erased by some more great High Tom defense, and it brings up Rogue Wallace with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Here's J. Dill's pitch. It's outside, ball 1. That was the 108th pitch J. Dill has thrown in this game. Dill back in the windup. Will kick his leg. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. A breaking ball that rode too far inside on Wallace for him to touch. 1-1. A sidestep and a 1-1 fire on the inside corner. Strike 2 on a fastball. 1-2, 2 outs. J. Dill looking to complete 7 scoreless against the Boone Bigfoots. The 1-2 delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. J. Dill's 7th strikeout. He's through 7 scoreless. And a masterpiece of an outing from one of the best High Tom starts they've had all season long. 3-0 High Toms as we head into the 8th.
Moore McNeil takes it up the court to start for Indiana. 12-point lead is put 10 minutes more on the clock into the 3rd quarter. Parrish looks for Berger at the free throw line. Berger spins, takes a little jumper, and it's good. Grace Berger on the board. Indiana's lead is 14.
Now, Grace Berger's not the tallest on the floor, but she's tough, and she can back a defender down, even if she's taller than her with her strength.
Malia Owens, a quick 3, no good off the rim and off the fingertips of Walker, and will go over to Indiana. So a quick shot for Tennessee Tech on one end and three-pointer off the mark.
Well, yeah, for Owens, she's taking a lot of those shots, and that's not the worst thing in the world for Tennessee Tech. For a 16 seed, you're going to need to make a lot of those threes if you want to have a chance at pulling off the upset.
Moore McNeil drives inside, throws it away. Grimes with the takeaway, and Owens will dribble up the court as we're 50 seconds into the second half of play. Now it's Gwynn trying to drive on Parrish at the free throw line, drops her, and the shot will not drop. As Berger coming up the court in transition. Now to the three-point line. Parrish on the left wing. Fakes inside. Two-point jumper, no good. Securing the rebound is Owens the other way for Tennessee Tech, and she'll cross half court. And now it's Gwynn inside into the paint. Big Ten logo. Bounce pass inside. Tipped away by Parrish and out of bounds. Will stay with the Golden Eagles.
Indiana fans aren't happy about that one. They didn't see a tip. I think it was more the reaction by Grimes that she didn't want to touch it for Tennessee Tech that made the ref think that it was tipped, but we didn't have the best angle.
Now a foul inside will go either against Berger or Parrish as Malia Owens hit the deck. He had double-digit shots in the first half with 10 shot attempts. Leading scorer for the Golden Eagles, 14.8 a game, is Alyssa Geary. Checks back in for Lily Meister with 8:37 remaining in the third quarter of play. Anna Walker has on the left wing. Looks over to Grimes, who has at the top of the key on Parrish. Now dribbles over to the left wing. Not a lot of action here for the Golden Eagles. Gwynn at the top of the key. Under 10 on the shot clock. Driving inside is Carter. Stripped away. Now underneath the basket with three. With two, and she turns it over to Chloe Moore McNeil looking to run in transition. Moore McNeil to the far corner. Cross-court pass to Garzone. Her three-pointer from the wing, short. And Tennessee Tech secures the rebound and a foul over the back against Alyssa Geary.
Yeah, a lot of times when you have that much of a height advantage, if someone smaller grabs the board and you're going forward and there's any contact at all, you're going to get a foul call for that. I'm thinking now that the Mackenzie Holmes situation is more of an emergency, if needed situation. And right now, unless Tennessee Tech makes things more interesting down the road, I don't think we see Holmes in this game.
I would agree with you, especially because of those first quarter substitutions. As now Gwynn has it inside. Baseline jumper on Berger, rolls off the rim, no good from about 5 feet out. And Indiana secures the rebound on Parrish. Now Berger looking to push up the court, 41-27 Indiana. 2:20 into the third quarter play. Berger drives inside baseline, kicks out Garzone, far corner. Parrish on the wing, back to Berger. Garzone a corner pop, she's got it. The ball moving from Indiana on point, and the lead is up to 17. Timeout, Tennessee Tech.
The ability to hit big and clutch shots from a freshman like Yarden Garzone is something that cannot be understated. So many times this year, there's been a run or there's been some momentum where Yarden Garzone has totally changed the complexion of the game with a big shot like that, and she does it there to get this lead up to 17, the largest lead of the day for Indiana. Garzone is going to be a bright piece of this Indiana future.
And that touch pass from Grace Berger, about the baseline where she likes to take a lot of her jumper, just touches out to Garzone, doesn't let the defense recover, and suddenly the lead is 17. Welcome back to Big Ten Plus, top of the second inning. Indiana scored 2 in the bottom of the first to take a 2-0 lead into the top of the second. Luke Sinnard on the mound for Indiana. 3 strikeouts in his first inning as Casey Sword swings at the first pitch, skies it into left field. Matheson is under it and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Sinnard.
Couldn't ask for a better start if you're Sinnard on the mound. Just get 1 pitch, 1 out. You saw yesterday for Indiana early on in the game, the issue was just trying to get out of innings quickly. And it's not as cold and it's not as much of a deal maybe as it was yesterday, but still, quick outs are key to getting long distance from your starter.
Colin Birch swings at the first pitch and fouls off to the right side. So for Sinnard, he's had a bunch of quick outs so far. Alex, what have you seen from him?
I think just the command of his pitches. I think the first inning, striking out the side, it was a good mix of fastball and breaking ball to really just keep these hitters off balance.
Just like that, a swing and a miss, strike 2 on the breaking ball.
And he's really just keeping them off balance in these 2-strike counts. He's always found the right pitch to throw in 2-strike situations.
0-2 on the way to Birch. Breaking ball, just got a piece of it. Spoiled that pitch. So we'll do the 0-2 again. Sinnard on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Luke Sinnard.
I mean, he's just making them look silly out there right now, Adam. Breaking ball off the plate. That's the second or third of those he's done for the strikeout. And really just the movement on that pitch, getting around the breaking ball, getting it to really have a nice tight spin on it. And these hitters have stood no chance against it early on.
Davis Crane rips that one through the right side for a base hit. That was on a fastball, but Bellarmine has a runner aboard for the first time today. It was the 4th strikeout already for Sinnard.
And what Crane just did right there might be the key for Bellarmine, and that's jumping on him early, because if you get deep in the counts, he's proven he can get you out pretty quickly and pretty effectively.
Here's Will Auble. First pitch in is away on the breaking ball. First time pitching with a runner aboard for Sinnard. Check on Crane at first. Back in safely. A lot of early scoring yesterday, and then a lot of Indiana late. And so far, just Indiana early on offense. 1-0's in for a strike.
Had a nice little bit of movement on it. Starts at the hip, goes inside. That's just a perfect pitch there from Sinnard.
We saw a lot of good pitching from Indiana's bullpen, like you mentioned yesterday, to really slow down the Knights' offense. 1-1 pitch, just off the outside corner, ball 2. Will Auble has 3 home runs on the year for Bellarmine. 2-1, outside ball 3. Do you feel like there's a little bit of a different approach from Sinnard with the runner on?
I think maybe a little bit, but I think for most part, we're just seeing Auble not chase a few pitches and trying to really be patient.
3-1, he chops that down at third baseline and foul. That might have been ball 4.
It might have been, but I think overall, though, from Sinnard, this is the first time he's really been behind on a hitter in an inning and 2/3 right now. So I think for him, he will have realized that I'm sure these Bellarmine players will eventually learn a little bit more about him as the game goes on. But for right now, just continuing to do what he's doing is all he really needs to do.
Payoff pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strike 3. Luke Sinnard through 2 innings with 5 strikeouts. What a start for the right-handed pitcher. We head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Indiana still up 2-0. You're listening to Big Ten Plus.